Hi everyone. Today we're making quick and easy butter cookies. You don't need an electric mixer for this recipe, and they're just perfect for Christmas. Great for decorating your holiday table or giving as gifts. To start, add half a cup, that's 113 grams, of butter to a large bowl. Then add half a cup, or 65 grams, of powdered sugar and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix everything together with a spatula until you get a creamy texture. That's why the butter needs to be at room temperature. If it's too cold, it'll be hard to mix. Now add 1 egg white at room temperature. Mix using a spatula or a whisk. Don't worry if the mixture looks a little lumpy. That's completely normal. Once we add the dry ingredients, the dough will come together smooth and even. Next, add 1 1/4 cups, that's 150 grams, of flour, little by little, along with a small pinch of salt. Mix gently with a spatula until everything comes together into a thick dough. The dough should be firm enough to hold its shape. It shouldn't be runny because we're going to pipe it, so it needs to be thick. If it's too soft, it'll lose its shape in the oven and spread too much. So that's the texture we're looking for. Now add a few drops of green food coloring. I like to add it little by little, 1 or 2 drops at a time, because some colorings are very strong. It's always easier to add more later if needed. Mix until you reach your desired shade of green. Once you have the perfect color, separate about 2 to 3 tablespoons of dough. Then add half a teaspoon of cocoa powder and mix gently with a spatula until it becomes completely brown and even. Now transfer both doughs to piping bags fitted with star tips. For the green dough, I'm using a 1M tip, and for the brown dough, which will be used to make the trunk, I'm using a smaller star tip of the same kind. Make sure your piping bags are strong and sturdy. The dough is thick, so if you use a thin bag, it might burst. Line a large baking tray about 12 by 16 inches or 30 by 40 centimeters with parchment paper. To shape the cookies, pipe a small log with the brown dough to make the tree trunk, then pipe the green dough on top, going back and forth in a zigzag pattern from larger to smaller lines to form the Christmas tree shape. If you see any imperfections, just fix them gently with the back of a spoon. Then sprinkle a few small colorful sprinkles over the green dough. They'll look like little Christmas ornaments once baked. Repeat the process with all the dough. And here's a really important step. Before baking, place the tray in the fridge for about 30 minutes or until the cookies are very cold. This helps the dough keep its shape in the oven and prevents it from spreading too much. While the cookies chill, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then bake the cookies for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until the bottoms are golden brown. The baking time can vary a bit depending on your oven. Once they're baked, let the cookies cool completely on the tray before removing them. If you try to take them off while they're still warm, they might break. When they're at room temperature, gently slide a spatula underneath to release them from the parchment paper. And that's it! Cute Christmas tree cookies that are super easy to make. melt in your mouth, and look so festive. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more easy desserts.